It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. Ulysses Chassin gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Ulysses Chassin used to be at one time one of the premier power pitchers in the game of baseball. Big arm with good sinking action. 94 to 96 miles an hour. His slider inconsistent at times. If he's throwing it for strikes, it's a swing and miss pitch. The thing with Ulysses Chassin, he needs to throw strikes early to give himself a chance to use that big sweeping breaking ball.
Underway in America's Dairyland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today. Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called 3rd strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, if you're pitching, you better look out for Yadier Molina. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with
you. Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, Dero. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee. Missed with a slider. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Here it is, the 3-0. Ripped down the line, and this is going to be a foul ball. Drilled to the right side, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fourth.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Into the box, Nate Walker. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. Ah, way to get dirty. He is out.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
In now, number 11. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Braun has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Cards strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. Alex Reyes will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Oh, Alex Reyes, one of the big arms, young up-and-coming arms in the game of baseball. Great fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Powerhouse slider, and I mean a true slider. His changeup has gotten better, and you can see why. When you watch this guy pitch, you'll know early on. If you see a lot of swings and misses early, Alex Reyes could be in for a really strong night.
The breaking ball that time in for a strike. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. hit in the air out to center field. Bader is right there, one down. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting nine for these Brewers. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
Standing in, Orlando Arcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
In is Christian Yelich, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on the way. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2 for Christian Yelich.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still down 3-0. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Leading off for St. Louis.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. The 1-0 home. Luke over toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Harrison Bader. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up.
1-0.
Two balls and no strikes. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
1 out, nobody on. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in now, Alex Reyes, as he'll show bunt, but pull it back for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
First baseman number 19, Matt Adams.
Stepping up now, Matt Adams, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him, as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
The left fielder number 20,
into the box now, Marcell Ozuna,
Ozuna,
as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Brewers nothing. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. Laid off, but in there for strike one. Aguilar brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Throw on to first, in time, one away.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Standing in, Travis Shaw. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Here's a strike.
You got a ball, one strike.
The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
2-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Three-two pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Scope will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now at the plate, Michael Lee. He reached on a single in his first try.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control, 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat, trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box, number 3.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
3-2 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nate Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Striding in, number 11. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
First and second now, one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1 home is a slider taken for a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1. 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Braun has a read on it. 2 down.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
At the plate, Yadier Molina. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch coming. Here it is. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Harrison Bader would be next. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Zero. 3-1. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. Walker on second. Molina on at first with 2 down. And he fouls this one off. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. 3 left for St. Louis, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In now, Manny Pena. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Yolis Chassin.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Yolis Chassin. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Alex Reyes, as we begin the top of the fourth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Oh boy, pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
Here's Matt Adams now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Reyes aboard here at first with nobody out.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Now the 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One 0 count. Here it is. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. 5 runs on only 4 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
2-2.
Full count now. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. In now is Lorenzo Cain, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, and they've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Ready on 1-2. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Molina has it. The throw to first is in time, one down.
The batter number
Now at the
3,
plate, Orlando Arcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. And that's going to land foul. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And a good take there will push it to 2-2 now on the Brewers shortstop. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
In is Christian Yelich, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. So 1-1. Taken, strike two. Arcia is off at first with two away. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves one. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Brent Suter will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Brent Suter.
Digging in once again, Michael Lee.
Leading off for St. Louis, right fielder, Michael Lee.
First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Stepping in now, number 3, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Chopped on the ground to first. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Lead-off double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Into the box now, Nate Walker, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Digging in, number 11. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Pickoff move to second, and he'll get back in standing. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cards forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Brewers nothing. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Shaw comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The 2-1 home. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Molina gathers, but no chance to recover. Shaw is on at first after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball right down the line in left. Ozuna is under it. 1 out.
On left fielder number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-0 home. Skied into straightaway right. Lee is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Digging in now for the Brewers, Manny Pena. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Two and 0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Shaw leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-0 pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Mike Moustakas will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. shot down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Two down, runners at first and second. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Well, two straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Jacob Barnes gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready for another shot now. Harrison Bader. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Harrison Bader.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the pitcher, Alex Reyes.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Alex Reyes, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there.
The 1-0. And he pops it up. Braun coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything yet.
Into the box, Matt Adams, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Yelich going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Counts 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes. Three runs already home here. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. And that one just missed outside.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. In now, Nate Walker.
Nate Walker.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He hit a sac fly earlier. One and 0 pitch on the way. Missed with a slider.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Outside, 3-0 now. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Into the box, number 11, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
The 1-1. Misses above the zone for a ball.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
4 runs here in this half inning. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Pena is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Brewers nothing. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
2 balls, no strikes.
3-0 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Down to 3-1.
Swing and a liner. And that's through for a base hit, and the no-hitter is gone. He'll get it into second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Fouled away. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Kane stands at second with no outs. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll wind up lasting just one out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Luke Weaver is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Luke Weaver.
Christian Yelich will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only one gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike. Weaver, just 24 years of age. This is his first year at the big league level. A man at third with one away. Ripped down the first base line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. He pulls into second safely, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
That's ball 3.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Stepping in, Travis Shaw. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Full count still. The 3-2 one more time. A little bouncer. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to be a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ryan Braun would be next. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
On left fielder number 8, Ryan Braun.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Braun. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looking to minimize the damage here. And a ball, 1-0.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You can bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
The 1-0 home. There's a low changeup that's laid off. Three and 0 now. Yelich, the runner at third. Aguilar at second. Scope at first. 2 out in the inning.
Hey.
3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Stepping into the box, Manny Pena, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Bader. And the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We're through 6 full. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Brewers 2. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
First pitch of the at-bat. In the air out to left. Braun has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Into the box now, Harrison Bader. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, pitcher, Luke Weaver.
Now in the box, Luke Weaver. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Two out, nobody on. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hung that one out there a bit, but it's a called strike. 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Aguilar has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Hernan Perez is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Hernan Perez.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A ball and a strike now. Here's a little chopper up the middle, backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Roll right back at him, and it hit him. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Cain, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Stays alive, still 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Fouled off. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In is Christian Yelich, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1 is looked at for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Cain is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 is a fastball looked at for a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. 2-2 pitch just missed. Travis Shaw would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Another full count offering on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 10-3. Corey Knebel enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Corey Knebel.
Here's Matt Adams now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Matt Adams.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's too high.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kane on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. Here's Marcell Ozuna. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's a perfect 2 for 2. He also has 1 home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there. 1-0. Knebel is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Lee, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Dan, right here you see a situation where
Now
no
batting,
doubles defense
number 3.
comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Number 3 will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Lee, the runner at first with 2 gone. This one's down to third. Shaw fields it cleanly. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Ready once again, Travis Shaw.
Leading off for the
sat down
Brewers,
on strikes in his last
third
at bat.
baseman, Travis Shaw.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
That's a ball.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
In now, Jonathan Scope. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-1 lifted into the air out towards center field. Bader waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now. Skied into straightaway right. Lee is right there as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. At the plate, Nate Walker. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he falls behind now. 2-0. Count. The pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Looking up is Yelich. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Now batting, number 11.
Into the box now, number 11. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Two, here it is. Belted high and deep into right center. Kane going back at the track. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll barrel right through the stop sign, headed for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 9.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Harrison Davis.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Molina on at first, nobody out. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 3-1. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on balls.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in now, Luke Weaver. He topped out in his first trip. First offering on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. First and second here with nobody out. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
One and one, here it comes. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
From the belt, the pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Trying to count 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Scope into shallow center, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
First baseman number 19, Matt Adams.
Here's Matt Adams now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Cardinals lead it 12-3. So digging in now, Manny Pena starting things for his side in the 9th. They face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Chris Granderson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 28, Curtis Granderson.
And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopper foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
So 1-1. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Now the 2-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Adams is there. 2 down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Digging in, Orlando Arcia, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set, and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Granderson is off at first with 2 away. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Up around the face. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The Brewers down to their final strike. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
12-3 is the way this one ends. The Cardinals scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Alex Reyes gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he allows only 1 hit in 5+ innings in this one. Yuldiz Chacin was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game MCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.